Healthy diets are not up for debate. This video is specifically made for doctors, medical doctors, specialists, naturopaths, my fellow doctors of chiropractic, nutritionists, dietitians, nurses, as well as anyone who likes to give advice to patients or friends concerning healthy dietary patterns. We all need to get on the same page. Every practitioner should not have a different best diet. In fact, nutritional advice shouldn't be drastically different from patient to patient or from doctor to doctor. Why? Because a healthy diet is a healthy diet. The vast majority of the population has developed health issues, diseases, which stem from eating excesses of the same foods. So if we know what we don't want to eat, then we know what we do want to eat. With over 100 years of scientific research in the field of nutrition, if we have learned anything at all, it is that we do understand the basics of what healthy dietary patterns are. We already have very serious pandemics, and they kill more than 1 million people each year in the United States alone, and more than 30 million globally. Pandemics of heart disease and stroke, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's and dementia, kidney disease kill over 30 million people each year around the globe. 105 million Americans have high blood pressure, and 99 million are overweight or obese. These underlying health conditions are what make us vulnerable to serious complications from the flu, the coronavirus, or other disease pathogens. Diet turns out to be the main risk factor for all-cause mortality today. So physicians should be paying attention to a patient's diet. Listen up, doctors, especially if you're a doctor who gives your patients dietary advice. What we have learned from the preponderance of the peer-reviewed scientific literature is that a change in dietary habits can prevent and reverse these top killers. How do we know? Because it's been proven. It's not a debate anymore. It hasn't been up for debate since Dr. Pritikin showed us we could reverse heart disease back in 80-something. This is 40 years ago, folks. Then Dr. Dean Ornish showed us again. And then he showed us with prostate cancer. And Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn showed us coronary artery disease reversal. Here we have kidney disease prevented and treated successfully, as well as diabetes. And these are not outlier studies. These are just a few of the many hundreds of landmark studies and clinical trials. As the science grows, it continues to demonstrate more of the same findings. A dietary change, a specific dietary change, can prevent and many times reverse our leading killers and stop these dangerous pandemics. What's the secret diet? There must be a different dietary practice for each disease, right? No, they are all basically the same eating style. It just so happens to be the same eating pattern as those of the longest living peoples on the planet. The participants in these studies, as well as the longest, healthiest living societies on the planet, all sustain themselves on a whole foods, plant-based diet. This means a diet made of whole foods, plant products, with extremely small quantities of animal products or none at all, and also avoiding processed foods such as oils, salts, and sugars. Lots and lots of fruits and vegetables, raw and cooked, moderate to high amounts of whole grains, legumes, and root vegetables, and small amounts of whole foods fats such as nuts, seeds, and avocado. Fats with fiber. This turns out to be the basic traditional diet for all successful civilizations in human history. Small differences here or there, but all the basic themes are the same. Lots and lots of whole plant foods, extremely limited animal foods, and extremely limited food processing. In fact, the longest living community in the world, an Adventist community in Loma Linda, California, they don't eat any animal products at all, 0%. Now, I love my fellow physicians, my comrades, my fellow doctors of chiropractic. However, as a whole, we seem to be just as confused as our patients are. We know this because the patients are confused. Every doctor they go to gives them conflicting dietary information. If we truly desire to have a positive impact in our patients' lives as well as a global impact on human health, we need to get on the same page. When we see a patient who has high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, kidney disease, obesity, autoimmune disease, if you speak to them about their diet, which you should, please be prudent and recommend a basic dietary change which addresses the cause and which has been proven to prevent or reverse these same diseases. You just might be the doctor who saves their life.